Well, the water in the triangles, yeah, it was just there's probably about 10 different tribal pieces that we had used as designs, for that. To be honest with you, when we had done it, I don't remember the curves on the bottom. They mean something. Each of them, they're tilted in a different way. They mean something for the family. One from one part, one from the other. But there's a word. There's like a tribal word for it, and I totally don't even know it. It's not like I use it every day. I just know that what it's about. But yeah.
The story behind it all, the traditional Japanese kimono work, the traditional Maori facial tattoos, the hand poking of Thailand, and the Samoan tattoos, the Thai temple tattoos where priests do tattooing. That is starting to slide away from people's subconscious and knowing, and that to me is a real shame, because the majority of what people are wearing in their armor of ink right now in a celebratory status draw upon symbology and history and significance that you need to understand it. You need to be aware. Even if it's just an allusion to or a hint of, it needs to be deeper than, oh, it's a heart, that means love. It does, but what about the sacred heart? How much deeper does that go, and what does that mean to you? And I guess that for me, I want people to enjoy the medium of tattooing. I just want them to be a little more knowledgeable and to understand the significance so that it actually means more. It's actually kind of disheartening when you ask a model what their favorite piece is and what it means to them, and the response is, oh, I just like them all, they're just cute. And sorry, you kind of missed the point. You might as well just buy purses and gloves and hats and shirts.
I had like a lady standing behind me in line recently. She goes, "Oh, those tattoos, you poor thing." Someone held me down and forced me to do this. Yeah, poor me. They just don't understand, which is fine. But it's my thing. I don't care what anybody thinks.
What about your next tattoo?
My next tattoo. I'm trying to stick to the right side of my body for now. So I want something here. I have all kinds of ideas. Sometimes things just spark, and sometimes like my feet, my little traveling feet, my sailboat and my hot air balloon, that I've wanted forever because I love to travel.
Well, I think one of the things that I found with the people that came in this weekend for the tattoo project was that the inhibitions, they kind of don't, they're not as inhibited as some people might be, portrait subject wise. Because like I said, some of them have to, be in various states of undress to show their tattoos properly and stuff. And most of them are totally comfortable with that and totally fine with that. And I think they're happy with their tattoos, they're proud of their tattoos, and they want to show them off. And a lot of people, if you've got a three-quarter body tattoo, you don't have a lot of places where you can be showing that off. Obviously not in most workplaces and stuff like that. You're not going to be doing it. So I think that they kind of like the idea of being able to just get out there and show it. So they're not as inhibited and just kind of really open to stuff.
My next tattoo is definitely going to be a continuation of the piece that's already down to my hip. It's going to go down my thigh, over my knee, and connect with my leg piece. And then we're probably going to start doing this side to match this side. So symmetry is going to be really important in that. And I think that'll be a reflection of my actual tattoo artist skill. And I find him quite skilled. So.
When I first got them at 18, I actually picked flash off the wall. I had an idea of what I wanted, but I did just pick a couple images, and I had them on my back. They're actually under the big piece that's right now, and I don't do that anymore. And the artists that I work with, they don't like to cover up, and I won't continue to cover up. I'll bring them into each other, but it's all, pieces of time. It's where I've been, it's what I was doing, what I liked at the time, and I find it interesting. I look back and I go, I wouldn't choose that now, but it's on there and it is, and so that's when people go, oh, it's so permanent, but that's the great thing. It's like literally taking pictures and putting them on. You have snippets in your life that it might not match who you are now at 40, what you were at 20, but it's there and it's, you can't deny it.
So we'll see how it goes, but now that I got this going, I'm going to probably be a bit more picky today, like who I shoot. So I don't believe in putting a tattoo on my body to show my individualism, for example, or to show somebody what I believe in, right? So I want to keep absolutely an open mind about it, and I am, but I really like documenting it, and I think that that was really the point of the weekend, and that's the part of why I'm here. But I don't think it's getting me closer to getting a tattoo myself, not at this point.
I enjoy photography myself, and I enjoy the art, and I figured if you have something that looks good, you might as well share it. And I think the human body it's a beautiful thing, and people need to express themselves.
Sometimes the subtleties of photography have to take a back seat to really what's on, on skin and on the foreground, and sometimes that really dictates how you shoot and what you shoot. Because honestly, if it's a foot that's tattooed versus, knuckles or a face or a chest, and all those things have, all those body parts, when you're shooting them are totally, different to shoot, and you'd handle them differently, lenses and all that other stuff, and then, so I think you just kind of gotta roll with it.